So here's a list of the ingredients I'll be using today. Starting from left to right, I'll be using 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. In the front, I also have 2 large eggs, as well as 1 whole lemon. I'll be using the lemon juice as well as the lemon zest. And to the side there, I have about 1/4 cup of canola oil. You can choose to use butter instead, but today I'm choosing to use oil. And in the back there, I have my confectioner sugar that I'll be using in the end to make the icing. And that's about it. On a separate bowl, I've already poured in about 1 cup of my all-purpose flour. And to that, I'm just going to go ahead and add that 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, as well as the 1/4 teaspoon of the baking soda. And alongside of that, I have my 3/4 cup of brown sugar, as well as my 2 large eggs and 1/2 of a lemon, and I'll be squeezing the lemon juice into the batter. And in the back there, I have my 1/4 cup of canola oil. And I'm just going to go ahead and add everything to 1 large bowl and start mixing. So in the bowl, I've already mixed in my 1 cup of flour, my 3/4 cup of brown sugar, my 1/4 teaspoon of the baking soda, as well as the 1/4 teaspoon of the sea salt. I also mixed in 1/4 cup of the canola oil, and I squeezed in 1/2 of the lemon. So I literally just mixed everything together. That's how quick and easy this recipe is. And I'm just going to continue to mix until I get my desired consistency, and I'm going to pop it right in the oven. And that's it. That's how simple this is. Lemon brownies. So I was able to mix my batter to the desired consistency that I wanted. I went ahead and added about 3 more tablespoons of the canola oil just to get it, just to be a bit more creamy. And so now I am going to go ahead and add a few pieces of the lemon zest that I grated earlier. Just go ahead and add that to the batter. And I'm just going to continue to mix this in, and we'll get ready to put this in the oven. Like I said, this is a really simple recipe. It's not complicated at all. It takes about 5 minutes to whip up. I went ahead and added my batter to my pan. I went ahead and greased the pan, and so I'm just going to smooth the batter out. The oven has already been set to 350 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven for 20 minutes, and it should be done by then. So it's been about 20 minutes and it's finally done baking, so I'm just going to set this aside and work on the icing, which is the fun part. I went ahead and grated some of my lemon zest into a bowl. This is the lemon zest from the other half of the lemon, and I also went ahead and squeezed out some of that lemon juice into a separate bowl. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add about 1/2 cup of confectionate sugar to the bowl. And then I'm slowly going to mix in the lemon juice just a little bit at a time and stir. So as you can see, it's already becoming really creamy. And I think I'm just going to add just a little bit more of that lemon juice. Just a tiny bit more. And so I'm just going to go ahead and pour it on top of the lemon brownie. So I went ahead and added the glaze on top of the brownie, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit of the confectionate sugar in the center there, just for some decoration. And there you go. Lemon brownies are done and ready to be served.